A Disabled Person Reviews Disabled Meteor Part 70, The Greatest Showman. Look, if you want to pretend this movie is divorced from all reality and just focus on the pretty colors and the nice songs, it's a fantastic time. As a disability historian, I do that regularly. As always, you're welcome to enjoy your problematic media as long as you're conscious of it. That being said, this is a dangerous rewriting of history. I will not deny that it's a problem. P.T. Barnum was a genius. He was. He almost single-handedly created modern consumer culture. But also, a lot of his freaks were slaves, and he was a deeply heartless, racist, ableist dude who would do anything to turn a profit. Freak shows as a historical thing are very nuanced and complicated in a way that I cannot possibly get into in a short form content situation. So if you want to learn more about the history of infreakment and how that is disseminated into modern culture, reality TV is sociologically identical to freak shows, and almost all cultures have some semblance of infreakment in one way or another. Really fascinating stuff. I do have a full video on my channel titled Freakery about the history and nitty gritty of freak shows that you should check out. But for a very, very brief explanation, for disabled people at the time, freak shows were the primary place disabled people could find each other and have some semblance of independence and autonomy and build community. They were also, at the same time, abusive, exploitative, and permanently changed the landscape of how we view disabled people and people in general in any form of media, be that film or on stage. And both of these things can be true at once. And they're also both muddy, because considering yourself proud to be a performer and happy to be on stage and have autonomy and community, while also at the same time not actually having many alternative options to get that same level of community autonomy, therefore made the ability for them to consent kind of sketchy, especially for those who were enslaved, obviously. Either way, the absolute unnuanced glorification of the freak show, and also P.T. Barnum in particular in this film, just really ain't it. Absolutely no. Honestly, a lot of the handling of most minority status in this film generally ain't it. But to leave this on a less sad note, freak show history. Fun fact, a sideshow group touring Europe went on strike in 1899, creating the very first actors union 14 years before the foundation of Actors' Equity. Also, Coney Island had a section for preemie infants and incubators that people would pay to see teeny tiny babies, and ended up saving about 6,500 children from otherwise certain death over the span of about 50 years. Yeah, this is a movie that exists.